Loss of hair, thinning hair, bald patches are nightmares that none of us want to encounter ever. Whether a temporary condition or hereditary, losing more than 100 strands a day rings the unpleasant panic button which needs to be addressed immediately. If that wasn't enough, what's more commonly observed these days is loss of hair on the temples. Although this condition generally affects men, females too have been known to be impacted with hair thinning at the temple area. It mostly happens due to tight high ponytails and buns for long hours. And of course, during the initial days, it can get a bit difficult to deal with as that nasty receding hairline can deeply affect our mental sanity. But you need not worry, we at Epiderma Clinic are here to resolve all your queries by deep diving into the nitty gritty of this condition that will help you take the necessary precautions. Welcome to my podcast channel, Epiderma Podcast. This is Dr. Dharam Kumar, your host with you. This session is dedicated to the topic to know some information about hair loss on temples causes. Let's begin with the understanding hair loss on the temples. Hair loss occurs in many different ways. When you start noticing a receding hairline near your eyes, ears and forehead, it is termed as hair loss on the temples. At times, one may notice an overall change in the hairline, but it can also happen on just one side of the forehead. How to identify if you are suffering from the temple hair loss? Losing some amount of hair is natural. However, if you start noticing large clumps of hair while brushing or showering, you need to take charge immediately. In women, reduced hair density and a receding hairline with visible forehead are also indicative of thinning of hair near the temples. Now, let's look at the major causes of hair loss. In general, thinning hair can be attributed as a genetic or hereditary issue among men as well as women. However, sometimes there is some additional factors mentioned below that cause hair thinning at the temples, like smoking, which is an important aspect, environmental factors in both men and women, pollution, weather changes, all take a toll on overall health and do not spare our hair as well. Tight hairstyle like high buns, ponytails are comfortable ways of managing your mane at home. While sometimes we may also indulge in styled pullback hairstyles, what most of us don't realize is that with time, excessive pulling weakens the hair follicle, leading to thinning of hair near the temples. Other causes like hair extension, menopause, vitamin D deficiency also plays a major role. Remember, hair thinning near temples is a serious concern and can be problematic. But if caught at an early stage, then you can easily beat it. For any queries, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor because you have every right to know about all the options before you start your treatment. For free resources and materials, head over to www.epiderma.in. We look forward to have you join us again next week for another exciting episode. Thank you so much for listening, and it's me, Dr. Dharam Kumar, signing off. Thank you.